for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Ready up! Here we go! 1960 Eagles!
They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
38-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Let's go! Roll! 60 Eagles!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st down, Falcons.
18, let's go now.
Plant. It's Penix. Flushed to his left. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. Another run here for Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Seahawks.
They'll go again with Robinson. Eomatic only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
London brought in motion. He'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Pitts is the man in motion. Again, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down.
It's third down.
Pitts is the man in motion. On third down, Penix. That one taken in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the ready. Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Viking 18.
To throw right away, here's Milroe. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
Stephanie.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. James Pierce getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 by 6. Come back team. Come back to.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Finds his receiver, Johnny Wilson. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
A gain of 10 brings up third and 10.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Out to his right. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Seahawks.
19 Lions.
First and 10.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to bounce back.
And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they will finally run him down. It is a big play there for the Falcons. An even 40 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
First down, Atlanta.
To throw again, it's Penix. This one caught by Tompkins. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 6. Penix going to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 5. 2nd and 5.
The 16-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stick with him again. And the Falcons are going to have what looks to be 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
1st and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Falcons.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons move out on top, 14-0.
Seahawks, nothing. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Lions. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Come on, come on. Set. Panthers, 70, Wolf. Go.
Milrow throwing on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
On 3rd down, Milrow. That's complete to his running back, Jason Tootin. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Echols. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Down. 3rd and long.
79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Atlanta.
Hold it ready.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. On the move left. Off, and he's in! Michael Penix. Touchdown, Atlanta. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready! 18.
On first down, it's Milroe. His pass taken in by Shaheed.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's second down and 4. To the air, it's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Cowboy 80.
They'll indeed go for it with Milroe. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
Seven Pirates. 18 Cardinal, 18, go.
Again, it's Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 70 Lions, 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
So it's a pretty manageable third down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
1st and 10 at the
that last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
60 Vikings. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Milroe going to throw it again. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Ready.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks are on the board just before halftime.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Check. Go.
This drive begins with a run by Chink. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on.
Now Milroe. The throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Mustang 19. Pass to 60.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. This one grabbed by Austin. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
That's another Seahawks.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard
Cougar
line.
19. Ready.
To throw again is Millwell. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
They'll take over first and 10.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys,